Larry Krueger with Curtis Robinson in the Niner locker room. Niners getting ready to play the Colts on Monday Night Football, which means Jonathan Taylor, which means you got a lot of studying to do, a lot of work to do. What does he look like on film? He's one of the best backs in the league. He's big, he's fast. You know all about him.
Yeah.
Now it's hard. Everybody can know about him. It's harder to stop him, though. Huh?
Yeah, he's one of the best players in the league. Fast running back, great patience behind the ball. It's gonna be a big challenge for us, but we're looking forward to the opportunity. Obviously, we got to get the reps this week in practice and study more tape. But he's a great player.
What do you need to do mentally to get ready, to feel like when you walk into the game, like you're really prepped, you're really ready, tendencies and everything in the game plan? Where does that studying come in? Is it a Monday deal? Is it a Friday deal? Where do you really finalize your thoughts?
Yeah, it started earlier this week with film study. Today we go out, we get our first reps and walkthrough and practice, and then it's just kind of stacking those reps that we get throughout the week. And then by the time we get to the game, we'll have stacked at least 3 or 4 days of good reps against it. And then by game time, we'll be ready to go.
What does Johnny do? Does Johnny sit there and talk about Taylor and talk about their tendencies and in your guys' meeting room? Johnny's an old head. He's really wise. How does he transfer that wisdom to you guys?
Yeah, in all our defensive meetings, they're highlighting, not just Jonathan Taylor, but all their star power that they have at every position. And then we, talk about their scheme and everything like that, and then how we're going to attack it.
Yeah, they're likely without 2 of their starting tackles, but they also have a ridiculously great player in Quentin Nelson. You watch opposing offenses for a living. He's a guard, so we don't necessarily see it. What do you see in Quentin Nelson that makes him on that next level?
He's technically sound at everything he does. He's one of the strongest players in the league. He has the experience now as I think a 6 or 7 year player playing in this league. I played against him in college when he was at Notre Dame, and he was just as good back then as an All-American there. So we're well aware of the talent that he possesses in their whole line, honestly. But, just another challenge for us to face.
What's the mindset in here? Because it seems like you guys are rolling right now. There's a good feeling, but also you've missed a lot of tackles the last couple of weeks, so there's some fatigue in the room as well. It's that time of the year, you know what I mean? What's the vibe like in here? What's your focus?
The vibe is great. When you win games, it's easy for the vibe to be great, but we're always focused on how we can get better. And like you said, there's things we can improve on defense. And, we're going to, like I said, once we're at our practice, those are the first steps to taking those steps to fix and stuff like that. And then obviously we want to try to fix them again.
Fred's hanging out off on the side when guys are coming off and he's high-fiving them. He's a leader. He obviously cares about winning. What does that do? What does that do for you guys to know that you got one of your brothers there who's obviously hobbled, but he's invested and he wants it and he's trying to, show you guys some support by being out there?
Yeah. It's awesome. He's our leader, man. And
yeah.
I think for him to be out there even when he could be, sitting down, resting his ankle as we want him to, it means a lot. Like I said, especially in our room, that's our guy. So to be able to see him pregame and have the same energy that we're used to seeing him when he's in pads, kind of it boosted our energy a little bit.